Today, on the VinceEverettEllison show, black liberals, some of them started celebrating when Hulk Hogan died. I want to see where this spirit of unforgiveness and hatred comes from. We're going to talk about that today on the VinceEverettEllison show. This thing started. Y'all, Hulk Hogan died last week. I think he was 71 years old. I'd watched Hulk Hogan my whole life, and he was an American icon. I remember seeing Hulk in Rocky III, and he's called, I think it was Thunder Lips. He's a big old strong guy, you know, and Hulk was who he was. Hulk was a man of his time, and let me fix my tie here. And Hulk, you know, that's who he was. He made it in America. He was big, he was strong, he was iconic, he became rich. Well, this video site by the name of Gawker Media somehow or another got hold of a sex tape that Hulk was in, and they played it. Hulk didn't appreciate it, and he sued Gawker. And when he sued Gawker, during discovery, they found that Hulk had made some statements on the tape that were racist. Hulk had said some things like, you know, yeah, I'm a racist, and he used the N-word, and he said he didn't want his daughter to marry a black person unless the black person was in the NBA and had money, this and that and the other. And it came out, and it was very embarrassing. And they were putting Hulk into the WWE, the World Wrestling Hall of Fame, and they took him out because of it. I think Hulk made the statements in 2007. They came out in 2015. Hulk was extraordinarily embarrassed. He came out, he apologized. He told everybody he was not a racist. He told people he was wrong. He told them he was embarrassed. And he tried to make amends, and they reinstated Hulk in 2018, and he tried to put it behind him. Well, when Hulk died, you know, people started bringing up these statements again. I'd forgotten about them, and some people on social media, you know, Black Twitter, they started celebrating the fact that Hulk was dead. Because he had made these racist statements years ago. Since that time, and I hope I'm right about this, I don't know this to be absolutely true, but I don't know of anything Hulk has done wrong. I don't know of any black person he's hurt or any racist things he's done or said. But people celebrated the man's death. He apologized, said he was embarrassed. It was a hot mic situation where he didn't even know he was being recorded. See, y'all, I don't like situations like that. Really, I don't like situations like that, because we all know that when we get around people that we are comfortable with, where there's a lot of levity with, that we do and say things that we would never say in public. That's just the truth. That's just a fact. I don't think people should ever be held completely accountable for the things that they say in private, because you get around folks, you're uninhibited, and you just let loose, man. You might be saying things, you have no reason to have constraint or any restraint. When you're in the public eye, though, we all have to fix our words properly for public consumption. When you're behind the scenes, And when you get really, really comfortable, you do things behind the scenes that you would never do in public. We all know that. See, I'm a grown man. I'm not a child. I'm not a child. And the big question that I have is that the man has apologized. He said he was wrong. Now, the real racist will say, yeah, I said it. And I'm going to tell y'all something. There have been black people that have said things in public that they never apologized for. I mean, you want to talk about jokers saying bad and racist things. Man, you got people like Snoop Dogg and Dre and 50 Cent. And these brothers were at the Super Bowl. N-word, B-word, W-word, all of this. And you wonder about the double standard in the black community. That why are these people lionized and held up? And the white man is held to another standard like he's supposed to be a Superman or a God. But these black men at the bottom here, these debased Negroes, can say what they want to, and they're never held to any type of standard like they are special needs children. You can't hold Snoop or Dre or these all jokers to the standard. Snoop on TV selling more stuff than Morgan Freeman. Joker selling cars, selling beer, selling jewelry, selling sneakers. They become millionaires and billionaires. When DMX died, they buried DMX like they buried JFK. And DMX was saying, and I don't think it's anything DMX didn't say. Stayed in jail. Every time you turn around, DMX was in jail. Snoop had murder charges on him. I mean, it's weird. So Hulk Hogan got caught on a hot mic saying something he wasn't supposed to say. He apologized for it, made amends for it. These jokers right here say this stuff every single day in the clear light of day and haven't apologized for any of it. Calling women the B word. And where's all of these feminists and whatnot? Are they on the video shaking and twerking? President Obama having them at the White House? I mean, Michelle and all of them are supposed to be all of these feminists, and they have all these misogynists at the White House. You know why they hate Hulk? Hulk showed up at Donald Trump's at the RNC convention. And that's why they hate Hulk. If Hulk had decided to go to the NAACP convention or to the DNC convention, they wouldn't be saying nothing about Hulk. Bunch of hypocrites. These jokers talk about men, they talk about white people and women worse than any people talk about men, black men and women anywhere in the world. There is I can't think of any other group of people in the world that has such a debased subset as black Americans. Show me the Asian subset out there that's out there calling Asians all kinds of terrible things. Talking about Asian women like this and calling Asian people all type of Asian epitaphs. And Jewish people, talking about Jewish women like that and calling Jewish people all these terrible epitaphs and Hispanic people doing, or white people doing. No, nobody does it but black people. And then when somebody else comes to say something that they said themselves, they want to fight. They want to raise all kind of hell. Want to show you how the base they are. They're celebrating the man dying. Man, you know what? Question for me is, why do you care? I don't give a damn what Hulk Hogan think about me. That's why I forgot that he said it. When he said it, I said, oh, I don't care. I don't care. I don't like N-words. Well, I'm not one. So that doesn't affect me. I guess the hit dog a holler, right? So all the N-words out there got offended because Hulk don't like N-words. Shit, like Hulk said, I don't like hoes, and hoes get mad. What are you talking about? You don't like hoes? So Hulk said he don't like N-words, and all the N-words get mad. I guess that's why I didn't get mad, because I'm not one. I'm like, I don't know who he talking. He ain't talking to me. But all the N-words, the Hulk Hogan, your Hulk Hogan got to go down. Oh, boy. That tells you a lot right there. Like I said, the hit dog or holler. Hulk Hogan don't like N-words. Vince, you mad because Hulk Hogan don't like N-words? Hell, I don't like them. Why the hell am I getting mad at Hulk for not liking them, and I don't like them? Man, y'all see how them little children be acting at the graduations, and how they just be twerking and shaking their behinds at the graduation, just showing their asses at the graduations now, man. Fighting in the street, raising all kind of hell. Chris Rock used to have this stand up and say, I love black folks, but I hate N-words. And you know Chris Rock didn't say N-words.
Goddamn. She's so mad, nigga.
So what Hulk said is technically true. Hell, I don't like him either. So you get mad at Hulk. I can't get mad at Hulk. I agree with Hulk. Now, I heard the whole statement. If Hulk said black people, he in the wrong. Okay? If Hulk said black folks, he in the wrong. So I can't back up that statement 100% because I haven't heard the whole statement. So if he says N-word, I can agree with a lot. I can agree with that part of it. If he said black folks, I got to cancel that part of it. I love black folks. But I don't want my daughter marrying no N-word either. So, anyway, black people got a problem. Well, N-words got a problem. Because most black folks don't give a damn what Hulk Hogan thinks, just like I don't give a damn what Hulk. I'm sorry he dead. I used to like to watch Hulk because Hulk was so over the top, you know, and he was such an entertainer. And I remember when he picked up Andre the Giant and body slammed him. You just got to say, oh, okay, and Hulk had to be strong because Andre was big. And so when Hulk picked up Andre and slammed him, you said, all right, that deserves a standing ovation. And when he played Thunder Lips on Rocky 3, that deserved a standing ovation also. But that's very, very good. You know, we got to get rid of this. This is just not against our biblical admonition that we are supposed to forgive one another, in which we are. You know, you're supposed to forgive even if the person doesn't ask for forgiveness. You're supposed to say, no, man, I forgive you. The forgiveness is for you. People running around mad at Hulk Hogan. Hulk Hogan dead and you still mad at him. It's kind of, Hulk dead. So what you gonna do? Go and beat up his body, or go dig up his grave and beat him up? You know? I mean, hell, if you were gonna beat up Hulk, you should have done it while he was alive. I bet you wouldn't have messed with him while he was alive. You know, but front him while he living. You wouldn't have messed with Hulk. Hulk would have threw you through a brick wall. So now that Hulk dead, you're gonna be celebrating. Now this is unforgiveness, and unforgiveness is it'll eat at you, it'll destroy you. This is one of the reasons why the black community in America is at the bottom of everything. This is unforgiveness we have toward Hulk Hogan is a microcosm of the unforgiveness we have for America, unforgiveness we have toward ourselves. It's amazing how to look at yourself in the mirror and admit that you are the cause of all your problems. But that is the only way that you're going to ever defeat them. Because if you are depending on someone else to solve your problems, they'll never be solved. They will never be solved. Brothers and sisters, this type of thing has to go. I feel so sorry for the people who are doing this stupid stuff. It was the great Theodore Roosevelt who said, to educate a man in mind and not in morals is to educate a menace to society. To educate a man in mind and not in morals is to educate a menace to society. You remember there was a movie out it was called The Menace to Society. And people that act like this, they are a menace to society. Unforgiveness, hate, victimization is part of what the ICE Democrats throw out there. Who are the ICE Democrats again? It's an acronym, y'all. Ignorant, crazy, and evil. That's who the Democrat Party is. That's part of perverts, liars, psychopaths, anti-Christian bigots, thugs, hoes, and rappers. And they can be described in 3 ways. Most are ignorant. They don't know any better. And usually with the ignorant ones, when you tell them the truth, that's why I do this podcast. I'm trying to help the ignorant. Hell, I was ignorant one time. Don't get mad at me for saying ignorant because I was there. My whole family was ignorant. They were all Democrats. I converted myself, then I helped convert the rest of them. I helped convert all my friends. You know why? I asked them very, very simply. You believe in abortion to the 9th month? No. Then you can't be a Democrat. You believe in pulling God out of the public square? No. Then you can't be a Democrat. You believe in gun control? No. Then you can't be a Democrat. You believe in castrating little boys and calling them little girls? Well, no. You can't be a Democrat. You believe in cutting off the breasts of little girls and calling them little boys? No. Then you can't be a Democrat. You believe in letting the minute men go into the bathroom and watch your wife and daughter urinate? No. Then you can't be a Democrat, player. Can't do it. You believe in trapping children in failing schools, little children, and not teaching them reading and write? No, I don't believe in that. You can't be a Democrat, man. Do you believe in taking the most terrible people in society and holding them up as paradigms of virtue? Cardi B, Glorilla, Sexy Red, Meg Stallion, Eminem. Do you? No, man, no. And you cannot be a Democrat. See how easy that is? And when you sit down and tell them that, any sane person will say, damn, man, I ain't no Democrat. I can't hang out with them suckers. And there it is, bro. See that? See how easy that is? So I took all that to my brothers and sisters who are all very intelligent people, and they said, you're right. Then I took to all my friends who are also intelligent people. They said, you're right. Now, you're going to take it to a person who is part of that clique, who is crazy. You give all the information to crazy people, they're going to be like, because they're either mentally insane, they're on drugs. And something's wrong with them. They got very low IQ. You can't help those people. And then you got the evil. And those are the ones that run the DNC. Nancy Pelosi, Jim Clyburn, Obama, the Clintons, George Soros and the Disneys and all of them. Yeah, those are the evil ones. So ICE, evil, ignorant, crazy, evil. Let's do the rhythm again. Ignorant, crazy, evil. All right? Ignorant, crazy, evil. Okay. Ignorant, crazy, evil. And you see the evil and the ignorant and the crazy all combined here to assault the body of a dead man, to assault his reputation and insult his name. Even after the man has come out and told everybody, I apologize, told everybody I was wrong, told everybody I repent. And what do they say? No, man, No, I'm glad you're dead. I'm going to spit on your grave. I'm going to dance on your grave. Yeah, okay. All right, that's going to take you to hell, player. And all you black preachers out there, all you no good black preachers should be telling these black folks to cut this mess out. We're obligated to forgive. We're obligated to show forbearance. We're obligated. But anyway, if that's what Hulk said, and I haven't heard, it's hard to find the statement online now, but Hulk just said that he don't like N-words. That part of the statement, I concur with the Hulk. Matter of fact, we can have a press conference together and both said it at the same time. You know why? Because the N-word is not a black man. The N-word is not a black woman. The N-word is frame of mind. And you can turn on the internet and TikTok and see them suckers all day long. They're the worst people in the world. I don't want to live with them. I don't want to live beside them. I got nothing in common with them. The rappers talk about them all day long. I mean, Glorilla says she F them for free. Got rappers said that I am an N-word. Shoot, the word on the street, they said I'm a real N-word. I'm an ill N-word. So, Hulk said he don't like them. I don't either. I'd advise you not to let them suckers nowhere now around you either. Because if you do, they're going to be smoking dope. They're going to be stealing from you. They're going to be trying to get your daughter pregnant. They're going to mess up your credit. They're going to end up assaulting you, and then they're going to end up doing 20, 25 years in jail. You don't have nowhere around you. They're easy to spot. They usually don't have a job and look like they just got out of prison. Is that easy enough for you? So they don't like Hulk Hogan because Hulk don't like them. And they glad Hulk dead because Hulk didn't like them. I'm hoping that God gets in these people's hearts, that he changes their hearts, that he teaches them that forgiveness is not just for Hulk himself, but it's also for them. But you know what? People with reprobate minds, people that are evil, people that are N-words, don't know how to forgive. All they know how to do is be victims. All they know how to do is have grievance. All they knew how to do is hate. And all they know how to do is act unmanly. Because their feelings are hurt. Because Hulk don't like them. Hulk don't like me. Hulk don't like me. Hell, I don't like you either. So don't like me, all right? Now, I'm going to keep on doing a comparison and contrast between real black people and real Americans and N-words, okay? Like I said again, I'm not an N-word. So if Hulk don't like N-words, that has nothing to do with me. It's almost like Hulk saying he don't like Chinese people. Well, no. It ain't like he said he don't like Chinese people. I don't even compare N-words to Chinese people. Scratch that. I'm just trying to make the point that I'm not Chinese and I'm not an N-word either. But N-words, no comparison to Chinese people at all. Asian American people, some of the best people in this whole country. They work hard. Heck, I only saw one Asian American in jail when I was working in the penitentiary. Oh, Lee. And Lee had gone to prison for moving all kind of dope. And Lee was in my dorm. And I remember Lee had a lot of money on the street. And Lee would have these two black prostitutes come to see him every time he had visitation. And Lee was about maybe 5'2", and they were like 6 foot. And I asked Lee, how was he getting these tall, pretty black women to come see him? He said, I pay him. And I said, well, there it is. He was the only Asian that saw in jail, though, and he had money. He probably still there. Anyway, I digress. Look, y'all, we're going to keep on talking about this stuff because I'm here to wake you up. Hope I did you some good here today. So join me again for another edition of the Vince Everett Ellison Show. All right, friends, VinceEverettEllison is here. I want you to go to my website, and on my website, you're gonna see a lot of great stuff, man. You're gonna see that we got t-shirts, we got caps, you got my books, my documentaries, you got all kinds of stuff on VinceSpeaksTruth.com. Go there. We're dropping new t-shirts, we're dropping new merchandise. My new book, The End of Tolerance, is there. The End of Tolerance. Make sure you get it, make it #1. If you got my first 3, get The End of Tolerance. It's just as good, and it's telling us we have to end our tolerance with these leftists, these Democrats. We no longer allow them to sexually groom our children. We no longer allow them to castrate little boys and call them little girls, run God out of the public square, take away our guns, take away our sovereignty. No longer allow it. So go on VinceSpeaksTruth.com. That is VinceSpeaksTruth.com. Hit merchandise. You'll see the t-shirts. You'll see the caps. You'll see the books. You'll see the documentaries. You'll see it all. And let's keep this ball rolling. God bless you.